Darkoo, yeah? Alright, so maximize that. So listen, if you're a Darkoo fan, hit that subscribe button. If you're already here, hit that like button. If you're a PSquare fan, hit that like button. You see me winning, I'm winning. Aye. Listen, we are the winners. Shout out to PSquare and that, even though that is I swear that is a rude boy drink. If you know, you know. But anyway, um, and I always get them confused. Is that Paul or is that Peter? Who is rude boy? I should be knowing these things, man. Let's see, rude. I see you, man. Oh, it's Paul. Funny enough. Funny enough. Oh, that is funny. Anyway, let's keep moving. So, here we go. Darkoo versus Peter from PSquare. Yeah? I ain't trying to instigate anything. I just saw this and I thought, hang on. Because you know what's interesting? I don't know if you caught my live, I don't know what day it was, but I tried to react to Darkoo's video and I was confused. I'm like, where is it? I was so confused. I'm like, I swear I saw that, Rev. Like, I swear I saw it. And in that moment, I said, I'll react to it to another day. This is why sometimes you need to just take your initiative and do things there and then, because you never know when that moment is going to be there. Like, you just never know. You're either going to miss the opportunity or you're not. If you miss the opportunity, it could be curtains in terms of, because it may not never be there again. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, let's keep it moving. So now we know what, like, we're going to find out why I couldn't react to it. All right. I wasn't going to say anything, but my music video was taken down for 6 days by Peter of PSquare in an attempt to completely sabotage the song. Fortunately, the video is back up now, so I'm going to have to react to that after this. Let me be clear. I had all the necessary clearance for the sample. This is not my first rodeo using a sample. As you know, I did everything by the book. And it says she got a screenshot of the thing. It says the video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by One Management. And I know how it feels to have things taken down due to copyright. I understand. Why do you think I'm reacting on this channel? You know what I mean? I understand. You know what I mean? Let's see. Who? I see you winning. One Management. So One Management owned. Who owns One Management? Oh no. Okay, they're saying it's someone else. Okay. I see you winning. I'm winning. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Peter's post on where is it? Let's just go to this one. I wanna go to his post. I have to log in. I can't remember my password still. I'm so confused, yeah. I do not leave it. I don't know who owns it, but if you know in the comments section, let me know in the comments. Let me know. Because it's easy to always throw like put the blame on one person because that person may not necessarily own a management company. You see what I'm gonna say? They may not necessarily own a management company. Um, Let me see how much time I've got left on this thing because I need to. Oh, I've still got some time. Anyway, to put things into perspective, they are receiving 50%, rightfully so. Yeah, Mr. Every time I do that, anyway, let's keep moving. Perspective that Mr. Peter wanted to be featured on the song, even created his own new verse for it. He told me not to speak to or clear with his brothers, Judah and Paul, who, by the way, have been incredibly helpful in resolving issues. He claimed they would bring unnecessary problems for me. Now, I don't want to say this, yeah. I don't want to say this. I'm a PSquare fan. But But you see, when there's issues, there's always one other person that you can really say, really, they are really at fault for most of it. And it seems like, and I could be wrong, just based on this interaction here, hey, Peter Petter, wait. What was, no, I ain't gonna do, oh, nah, man. That's childhood, that's ruining, not child, my teenhood. It's like, ruining it, bruv. Like, nah, you can't, nah. Oh, then again, it is what it is, man. Keep moving. But as soon, oh, see, we gotta click on that again. But as soon as the song dropped, Mr. Peter completely switched on me. He started causing problems because he wanted to be featured on the track, even though I wanted him to be on the remix. But I guess that wasn't enough. Instead, he chose to act out of anger and manipulate the situation and try to sabotage the song simply because I didn't bow to his demands. That's a techie situation, because one, he first of all, the wrong thing he did, if it is true, and we need proof and evidence, Darko. We can't just go by your hearsay and just be like, he did this, he did. No, we can't really go by that. But we're gonna go by your words now. But we still need evidence. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but we still need evidence. All right. So the thing is, I feel like in this circumstance, if he's saying not to bring in his brothers involved, then the best thing what I would have done in that situation, I personally would have said, you know what, you can leave that tune. Let me do something else. Because if I have to go through this hassle, and you're telling me I cannot, because think about it, you're going through so many hands, so many minds. Like at the end of the day, the reality is, yes, they make you're clearing you got the sample cleared, and they're getting 50%. But the reality will always be you still have to deal with other people. So once one person is in disagreement, it can not always cause problems, but it may cause problems. And listen, you know how our people be in it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know how it can be, bro. You know how it can be. You know how it can be. So and I feel like at the end of the day, there is positives in this. The positive is making artists realize that just because you sample a song, and it's ironic because most people are aware that with PSquare they did sample a lot of songs. You know what I mean? They sampled a lot of songs. They even use certain like tones of song, like in terms of the melody. You know what I mean? Like from other artists. You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of it's hard to explain, but if PR is moving that way, I don't know, man. But then you have to understand: is it really PR or is it? But if she's saying it because sometimes one situation and then you start to realize there's a trigger to a lot of things in terms of not trigger. There's a wheel of motion. Oh, this happened, this happened. Okay, it must be this person because I had this interaction with this person, and also a similar thing, something negative, and immediately that's what you're thinking of. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Anyway, let's keep moving. What did it say? So yeah, taking my video down wasn't about copyright or contract. It's because he didn't get what he wanted to be featured, and I quote saying to my team that I disrespected him. That's why he's taking down the video. I mean, technically, you are disrespecting him. Technically, you're disrespecting him, Darko. You're disrespecting him. Like, I'll be real. I'm just saying that on the basic facts of if he's saying, let me be featured as an artist instead, instead of being on the remix, he has that right. Remember, it's his song with his brother anyway, or with his brothers technically. You know what I mean? Like, so it only makes sense. And plus, yeah, if you think about where they are in their, like, I'm not being funny here, but I feel like they were supposed to have a massive, massive comeback. That's what I felt. They were meant to have after the Peter and Paul's fallout, and then now that they back talking with each other. I don't know about now, but like they made a song to get like I think they released like two new songs, and after that, I think they were meant to go on tour or whatever. But it's like after that, what is there? Do you know what I mean? Like you would have thought, okay, now would be the time feature with the new school. If it is feature with Darko, feature with Darko, innit? If it is, why did that pop out of nowhere, bruv? Like if it is feature with Darko, feature Darko, and you know what I mean? Like it's just, I feel like some artists as well, newer artists, they do get a tendency to be arrogant and disrespect the older generation. Because if they're saying to you, feature me, if the older generation is saying to you, feature me as the main artist, not main artist, as an artist for the main song, you know what I mean? Like that would have done more wonders for Darko's career than anything. Because anyone who is a PSquare fan and also a Peter fan, they will know, like, raw, this, do you know what I mean? They will gravitate to it a lot more. I'm not being funny. Like, name what, like, obviously Darko's got some decent songs, but I just feel I could be wrong in it. I'm gonna react to this tune when I after, but it's like you have to understand there's levels to this thing. There's levels, and you have to respect other artists. If they say feature me as an artist instead, feature them as an artist. I don't see what the big deal is. What because what ideally going to give them more money? Is that what the issue is? In this case, I think she's in the wrong. That's my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But what are your thoughts? Do you think that she's in the wrong so far from what is being read here? And she's shouting, like, why are you shouting? Anyway, that's why he's taking it down the video. His actions have impacted me deeply, hurting my fans, ruining my hard work, and all the time and money spent. No, Darko, no, 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 no. Listen, and I want to repeat this one last time. The reality is, you sampled PSquare. Yes, we know PSquare for sampling other artists. Cool, whatever. However, you sampled their song. PR said, you know what? Let me, even though the sample was cleared, even now Peter said, you know what? Let me be on the official tune rather than the remix. What's wrong with that picture there if you're saying no? If you're saying no, cool. You're actually disrespecting him. Do you see what I'm trying to say? You're letting down the fans, but not really letting down the fans because at the end of the day, you still don't have to release it. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to release it. The moment there is a discrepancy or disagreement and it features a sample or, you know what I mean, with other people involved, just back out and record something else. You're an artist, you're creative, do something different. Do you know what I mean? To me, that's that logic. It's just a simple thing of do something else. Yeah? Like, what difference would it make by you sticking to the fact that you want that specific song out? And I understand if I listen to it and it bangs, but the reality is, if you can make bangers, you can make bangers. You know what I mean? Anyway, so he goes on to say, uh, it's heartbreaking because I grew up admiring him, and to see someone I once looked up to actually try to hurt me and block my success is incredibly painful. Now you're trying to be manipulative. You're trying to be manipulative and trying to paint a narrative that if he listen, I can understand if he was really in the wrong, but in this case, he's not in the wrong. He's not in the wrong. And I'm not just saying that because of age thing or older generation thing. In the first place, respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? In the first place. That's one. Two, at the same time, you have to understand the fact is of the chronological thing of the time, well, yeah, the timeline of how things happen. You make the song, you sample the song, yeah, you make the song, you get the clearance of the sample, and then the artist says, you know what, hang on. One of the artists, should I say, says, let me be on the actual official tune instead of the remix. You say no. Now, here's the thing. if you really admired him, as you say you do, you would say, you know what, let him be on the official tune. Same way you got Davido on your official tune. Fair is fair. So Darko, you're in the wrong. That's all I'm saying. You're in the wrong. I don't care what nobody says. Actually, I do care what some people say. However, Darko's in the wrong. She literally is in the wrong. There's no way you can blame Peter for this. And this isn't a male versus woman thing or anything like that. Don't get that twisted. This is right versus wrong. Yeah. If the timeline of what I'm talking, if the way she's even painting it, yeah, the timeline she's wrong. You know what I mean? You can't, like, I'm telling you, you made things look 10 times worse. Yeah, because anyway, let's keep moving. For the record, I had clearance, the contracts, the paperwork from PSquare. I went above and beyond to make sure their rights were respected, and that was handled correctly with the right people, ensuring that all contributions were covered. This isn't how our OGs are supposed to be moving. It's sad and disappointing. No, but yes, you can have the contracts and the clearance and all that fairly and everything covered. That's one thing. But if one of them is deciding to say, you know what, let me be on the official tune rather than just a remix, what's wrong with that? Because if you really respect and admire someone, especially if you grew up listening to someone, yeah. Let's take it in, we're talking about music here, right? Let's imagine you're a music artist and you admire someone, you look up to them. Instead, wouldn't you want to respect them and say, you know what, be on the official tune? That is an honor. Like, it's an honor to be on the same tune as someone you grew up listening to. An honor, other than just the remix. Because in a way, sometimes the remix could be washed away. Like, you know what I mean? I don't explain it. And like I said, you would get more attention from having that as the official tune because most people are going to be more aware of the person. In this case, Peter from PSquare. So, hey, listen, Darko is clearly in the wrong here. You know what I mean? She's in the wrong. But let's go to the video and react to the actual video. Like, she definitely is the wrong. She's definitely 100% in the wrong. You know what I mean? Like, she's in the wrong. Let's see.